Yeah. What's up, New York? He's back. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in to It's All Good TV. I'm your host, Terrence T-Bone Mills. Continue to support Brick Media House. Is the heart and soul of Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Lord bless. Bless me videos. Rest in peace, Kevin Knight. Yeah. I had to put this show together, y'all. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? It's really gonna be crazy right now. So shout out to everybody for tuning in once again. We having fun, you know what I mean? Today's show, I want to talk about relationships. I want to talk about the married life. You know what I mean? Because you know, before the married life come the relationship, the boyfriend, girlfriend, and then you know, you possibly jump into marriage and stuff like that. But at the beginning of that, you know what I mean, relationship, y'all really getting to know each other and stuff like that. Y'all having sex like bunnies all over the place. You know, you're getting your freak on all over the place, you know. And then y'all decide after you move in together and live together for a couple of years, then you want to decide that it's time we can get married, you know what I mean, after you work out each other differences and, you know, strengths and weaknesses and stuff like that about each other, you know. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the shorties. Get a glass of wine, sit down and chill out. Because I got to, you know, I have a little something to read for everybody. You know what I mean? So if you watching right now, go get your popcorn popped. Get your Grey Goose with cranberry juicy. Everything going to be, you know, everything going to be all right. So basically, I just want to talk about, you know, when you get into a relationship and y'all, you know, getting to know each other and you, yo, this is going all right. You know, he has the same, you know, we think a lot like each other, you know what I mean? Then y'all moving each other. Then you see, you know, it's time to get, you know, it's time to settle down and get married now. But when you get married, for some reason, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how it happens, but all of a sudden, the sexual encounters just end up stopping for some reason, you know. And some gentleman, you know, wrote a little article about, the title of it is called "She Got the P-Funk." Now, a lot of women out here know it's a lot of music going on that we run the world and we have the power and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So basically, I just wanted to talk about, I had an argument with one young lady and I told her I want my damn rib back. She's like, what rib you talking about? I said, my rib. I said, if you read the scriptures of the Bible, you know, the Lord took one of my ribs and created you. So therefore, you are a part of me. This is why we drive each other crazy. You know what I mean? So what happened was that the Lord told Adam and Eve not to go over there into the bushes over there, you know, not to mess with that apple tree. You know what I mean? But the devil convinced Eve, manipulated her to go over there and take a bite of that apple, and we've been crazy. Y'all been crazy ever since then. You know what I mean? And like I said before, the Lord said, Adam, I'm going to create somebody for you, company for you, to keep you company. And he took one of Adam's ribs and made woman. You know what I mean? This is why we drive each other crazy. Whoever's watching right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are a part of each other. So I had an argument with one lady. I said, yo, I want my damn rib back. She said, then I explained to her how she was created by she said, the only damn rib you getting back is the back rib from McDonald's. You ain't get my damn rib back. You know how them girls be like, you ain't get my damn rib back. You know what I mean? So just to let y'all know about the biblical, you know, the history that women were created from man by one of our ribs. This is why we drive each other crazy. You know what I mean? Now, I just want to read a little. This is called She's Got the P-Funk. All right? So basically, let me put the paper over here. welcome to Savor, a voyeuristic peek into the minds and hearts of men and women. In our inaugural column, a couple debates the give and take of married sex, by half and want more. And this is a real, this article maybe came out like years back, but it still has that same effect, ladies and gentlemen, who's watching right now. So here we go. She's got the P-Funk. Says he. This is just the gentleman talking. They're married couple, right? So in the middle of, they had like a little illustration. So underneath the bottom it says, "Please, baby, please. It might be a man's world, but within a marriage, sex is a woman's prerogative." And it's true. It is true. So, this is why, ladies, sometimes your man might have an extensive collection of porn movies, XXX movie. That's why, because, he you probably not going to have no sexual encounters with you no time soon. So he subscribes to XXX movies. You know what I mean? So, and then when you find it in his location, you get pissed off and mad and upset. I don't think you should. You should sit down and discuss, when can we make a schedule about having sex? You know what I mean? So let me hurry up and read this real quick. Says he, "It didn't take me long to make my most startling discovery about the state of holy matrimony. I must beg, barter, and plead for sex more as a married man than I ever did in my wild and carefree single days. If I want sex now, I better be ready to pay one way or another for it. No matter how much of a baller I may have been in my single days, swaggering around town doing the bars, the clubs, the blind dates, and the family and friend hookups. Now that I'm married, my wife, keeper of the P-Funk, is the one who's really got game. You see, I naively imagined that the one sure benefit of married life, the one thing I could count on even when I grew dizzy from the parade of beautiful single women flashing come hither smiles, was that I'd be sliding into bed every night next to a ready and willing woman. Don't get me wrong, I adore being married to you, sweetheart, and worship the ground that you walk on. It's just that I didn't expect things to change so dramatically once we got hitched. Before we got married, when you was doing your best Vanessa Del Rio impersonations and getting me thoroughly addicted to your charms, you gave me no clue that there was a statute of limitations on unlimited access to your charms that would kick in once we said I do. So we walked down the aisle, raced to our honeymoon suite, and vowed to keep our sex life just as vibrant and exciting for the next 50 years. Then we returned home, got back to work, and settled into the rest of our lives. It wasn't until then that the harsh, cold truth hit me in the face with the force of a Tyson hook. That woman laying next to me, who I can't live without, had become Tony Soprano with breasts, wielding her P-Funk to extort money, gifts, goodwills, and years of washed dishes. I'm now a mere pawn in your clutches, who wakes up every morning wondering, what will you make me do today to get some poo-tang? Knowing that whatever is, the only right response is yes, dear. See, that's what he was talking about. Gentlemen, when he was single, he was wild. He was running around, he's having sexual encounters and stuff like that. But when he got married, he thought that the sex was able to go on. You know what I mean? But little did he realize that she put like a schedule. You know what I mean? On the sexual relation tip. So my thing is that, ladies, why the kids are not even in the picture yet. And she's going to explain why. I'm going to read it to you. She's going to explain why that she actually was doing that. But, some men, like I said before, they go out and get their XXX collection and stuff like that. They say, I ain't getting off for my wife. I haven't had sex with my wife in months. You know what I mean? So he's trying to figure out, is something wrong with him or is something wrong with my wife? Does my wife see me as attractive anymore? You know, some guys be, you know, thinking like that, ladies. You know what I mean? To me, I think sex is a wonderful thing. Whoever created the orgasm deserves an Oscar. And the Oscar goes to orgasm. Yes, 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 yes. You know what I mean? So who created an orgasm? Oh my God. It's just a wonderful thing. They deserve an Oscar for real though. You know? But I think that, like I said before, sex is intimate, is emotional, is a gift, is pleasurement. You know what I mean? And me, myself, don't get me wrong, I love having sex. If I can have sex every day, it'd be a beautiful thing. But sometimes it just don't happen like that. You know, sometimes you can't just be jumping up in bed with everybody that you see. You know, you got to protect yourself. Don't wreck yourself. Wrap that ass up. Use common sense. You know what I mean? And, you know, just to get that, because when you're having sex, it releases tension. You feel good. You get a good workout. You get a good sweat. You release toxins out of your body, and you feel mentally good after you have sex. You either smoke a cigarette or you have a nice drink. You know what I mean? So I think that, you know, I think sex is wonderful. Sex is beautiful. You know what I mean? If you plan on having sex, you know, it's a beautiful thing. You know, of age people, you know what I mean? And I think it's a wonderful thing that you can share an intimate moment with your partner and explore each other's bodies. You know what I'm saying? Say, girl, you look good, girl. I love that fat little booty you got on, girl. You know what I mean? And she calling you Big Papa. You know what I'm saying? I love it when they call me Big Papa. You know what I'm saying? So I think sex is a beautiful thing, man. And I think that to all the ladies that's watching right now, you know, sometimes take care of your man, you know, because sometimes he might think that, you know, he's not attracted to you no more, man. Let your man know that you still love him, you know. Hit him off from time to time. For me, I think sex should be at least 3 times a week. You know what I mean? If you have kids, then you gotta figure out a schedule and everything to work around that, or you gotta drop them off at grandma's house so y'all can go get your freak on. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I think sex is a beautiful, wonderful creation, man, where y'all could just experience each other's bodies and fantasies and stuff like that, and take each other to that next level of that, to that climax situation, so y'all both feel good, you know, spiritually and mentally. You know what I mean? And because everybody have different feelings and emotions on it, attached to their emotions inside of their bodies and their juices and stuff like that. Their hormones. Everybody pertain to each other hormones differently, you know, to take them to a sexual satisfying level. You know what I mean? But I'm going to read, we first read his version. Now I'm going to read her version. You know, so like I said, here's a guy that said he thought that being that he was married, he's going to get sex all the time, and it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? And it slowed down a lot. And he's basically have to do every house chores around the house just to get some poo-tang. You know what I mean? So this is basically what she has to say, coming from a lady's standpoint of view. So she says, so what if you don't get it every night? Now, baby, you know that your six-pack is now a keg. And you spend more time running around the tennis court with your boys than you do any meaningful conversation with me. Outside of begging for some, of course. And when was the last time you bought me flowers just because? Okay. The fact of the matter is that I've changed, dear, because we have changed. We're not the spring chickens where we were when we first got hitched. Stressful jobs and babies and mortgages and light bills and soccer leagues changed all that. We're so busy trying to keep the damn called life from bursting that some things like sex fall to the wayside. In no way has my love or desire for you diminished. It's just human nature, baby. We both know there's something else at work here, dear, and yes, it is my P-Funk. I freely admit that I used it along the way with Vanessa's moves to get you. Fortunately for me, not so fortunate for you. I learned early on that the P-Funk is a powerful thing. It's even more powerful than when I held on to it as a teenager to get stuff like dinner, entertainment, and attention. Because now I can use it to keep stuff most important, you, in my life. So don't despair. In a culture that regulates women to sex objects status, who can point fingers at a married woman who rations the P-Funk as she sees fit, now that we're both more comfortable with and confident of the bond we share, I've come to realize that my P-Funk is just as powerful when it's doled out every other week as was when you got it every single night. Okay. And it gives me the leverage I need to get you to take out the garbage. And fold the laundry, bust the suds, mow the lawn, watch the kids for a few hours while I nap or do a White Castle run at 3 a.m. in the driving rain. Because you love this man and you know I love you, you may not get it when you want it, but you know when you get it, it's gonna be good. So baby, hush and take out the trash. Ladies and gentlemen, that was called She's Got the P-Funk. So basically what she was saying, that I wasn't doing it. Sometimes she took advantage of it because she has the power, the P-Funk. And sometimes she did it to hold on to the love of her life. You know what I mean? So yes, ladies, if you're watching right now, you have the P-Funk. Yes, you do. You have something that we want, and y'all also have something that we also have something that you want. You know what I mean? So it's vice versa. We compensate each other, you know, but y'all really have the advantage because the P-Funk, it just feels so good. Oh my God. The P-Funk is so good, ladies. It's so good. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Y'all just don't know how good it is. Some of y'all do know, and some of y'all take advantage of. All the ladies that's watching right now, if you know your P-Funk good, you know what I mean? Sometimes I just wish some of y'all don't take advantage of too many brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all get a lot of stuff that you want with that P-Funk, though. You know, the P-Funk is so good. It make us have to hustle even more out here just to hold on to that P-Funk. And like she said, I do ration it out. So when you get it, it's really, really good. Because I don't want to lose you. That's exactly what she said. A lot of women ration out the P-Funk because she don't want to lose you. And she know you look good. You know, your game is tight. And you probably could go out there and get any other woman that you want. If I keep giving you the P-Funk all the time, you're going to get used to it. And then what's going to happen, you're going to want some other P-Funk somewhere else. That's why, you know, that's why I think a lot of ladies just ration out the P-Funk. They don't want to give it to you all the time because you're going to get tired of it. You know what I mean? So they ration it out. You know what I'm saying? When they go work out the gym, they start eating right, and that P-Funk start to marinate. You know what I'm saying? That P-Funk start to marinate. And then you come back a month later and it's like, good, this P-Funk is good, baby. Woo, this P-Funk is good. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, I understand, but you do have a lot of ladies that take advantage of guys because they P-Funk is good. You know what I mean? They get caught up, you know, these guys having babies and stuff like that. And some of these women out here, they looking at get knocked up, you know, so they can get, you know, child support with some of these athletes. They get knocked up with some of these athletes so they can be taken care of for the rest of their life. Sometimes I really think that love is different now. It's not all about love. It's all about how much money you have, and maybe I love you later on down the line now. You know what I mean? That's that other kind of love. I'm used to that traditional love. What I like being around you. I like holding you. I like conversating with you. That's the kind of love that I like. You know what I mean? Not that kind of love where, you know, how much money you have and maybe I start loving you down the line. Security love. You know? That love only looking for security, and you know what I mean? So, ladies, yes, you do have the P-Funk, and it's so good. And also, ladies, yes, we do have the D-Funk. You know what I mean? Because we be putting that D on you, though. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about defense. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? So we both compensate each other when it comes to, you know, sexual encounters. You know what I mean? We have the D-Funk and the ladies have the P-Funk. So we make perfect music together if we can all just work it out. So ladies, if you watching right now, if you got that good P-Funk, throw your cups in the air, have a drink, have a toast for yourselves. You know what I mean? If you using that P-Funk in the right way to get you through school and stuff like that, hey, that's on you. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing. You know, if you using that P-Funk to snatch up your man because you want to start a family and stuff like that, I think that's a beautiful thing. You know, you want to keep your man, and so y'all can grow old together and send your kids off to college. I think that's a beautiful thing. The beautiful P-Funk is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? But if you using your P-Funk for other means, just, you know, just to get knocked up, have kids, you know, and then maybe I love you later on down the line, then that's a different kind of P-Funk. That's the P-Funk that I don't even want right now. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. But we all compensate for each other, for everybody that's watching right now. She's got the P-Funk. She's got the P-Funk. To all the ladies, you have the P-Funk. You have the power. You know what I mean? We have the D-Funk. You know what I'm saying? Ladies want stuff from men. Men want stuff from ladies. So we complement each other. You know what I mean? And also, like I said, ladies, you was created for us and by us from one of our ribs. So that's just why we drive each other crazy. You know, because of y'all ladies, y'all are a part of us. And that's why we argue, we fight, we drive each other crazy, we curse each other out, and then what we do, we go make love and make up. You know what I mean? Because you got the P-Funk, girl. Good baby girl, I'm so sorry, baby. Please don't leave me, girl. You know what I mean? I was just playing, girl. You know I love you, girl. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to all them beautiful women that got that good P-Funk. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the fellas with that D-Funk. Keep holding your shorty down. You know what I mean? Don't let your shorty go. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your shorty. Respect your shorty. Uplift your shorty. Inspire your shorty. You know what I mean? Vice versa for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, if your man got that D-Funk, take care of your man. Uplift your man. Help your man. Nurture your man. You know what I mean? Give him a couple of dollars. Go back to the studio. Go back to school. Stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? Teach him how to read better. You know what I mean? Teach him how to communicate better. You know what I'm saying? So we both complement each other when it comes, like I said, the sex. Like I said, the sex once again. Oh my God, it's a beautiful thing. I love sex so much. It's so special. It's so beautiful. It makes you feel good mentally and spiritually. You know what I mean? So, I'm just having a good time because I know you ladies out there with that good P-Funk. You know what I mean? You gotta ladies, take care of your P-Funk. You know what I'm saying? I always tell ladies, you know what I'm saying, when it's summertime, you know, you do your waxing, shave, so your P-Funk could breathe. And then around wintertime, you let the P-Funk, you know, you let the hair grow back, you know what I mean? Keep your P-Funk once in a while. Keep your P-Funk clean, same as the fellas. Keep your testicles, keep your nuts clean, keep all that stuff, you know what I mean? Because the ladies, like I said, we compliment each other. We love, you know, fooling around. We checking each other's bodies. We want to make sure we fresh and clean anytime we have a sexual encounter, you know what I mean? We got to be fresh to death. Same as the fellas. We got to be fresh to death down there. You know what I mean? Just in case we come into an encounter with a young lady that wants to go down there and experiment. You know what I mean? Same as the ladies. Ladies, you keep your P-Funk fresh to death, just in case we want to go down there with a napkin around our neck. You know what I mean? It's dinner time. That's what I'm talking about, man. So this was today's show. Is we compensate each other. She's got the P-Funk, he's got the D-Funk. You know what I mean? And we just both compliment each other, but the ladies more rationing it out because, you know, they can't. You know what I mean? They got the P-Funk. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, they can ration it because they know it's good. You know, and we know it's good. You know what I mean? It's like haven't eaten in a while, you know what I'm saying? And you just can't wait to eat because you're hungry, you know? That's how good that P-Funk is, though. But once again, I'd like to thank everybody. Also, email me. Let me know how you enjoyed the show. If you want to leave any comments or suggestions for the show, please email me. And, you know, you want to come down and be a guest on the show, you know, please email me and stuff like that. And, you know, I definitely email you back. If you see me out in the streets, holler at me. If you see me walking down the Ave talking to myself, that means I'm writing new shows in my head. That's basically what I do, because every time you walk down the Ave, there's a story to tell. You know, so if you see me down the Ave, so what's up, T? What's up, It's All Good TV? What's up, T Mills? What's up, T-Bone? You know what I mean? I holler. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I'd like to shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in to She's Got the P-Funk. And like I said, we both compliment each other. And ladies, take care of your P-Funk. You know what I mean? And just, you know, enjoy, have fun. And I hope you find the love of your life with your P-Funk. Keep that P-Funk on them, throwing it at them. You know what I mean? Keep that sexual encounter. Keep sex in your marriage going. You know, don't just stop. I know, you know, you got to work around everything, but ladies, keep that sex. If you watching right now, as soon as the show over, go make love to your man, your boyfriend. You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all good. I'm demanding you. You gotta keep the sexual encounter going, because it's going to like, yo, what happened? I'm not attracted to you no more. Just turn around and say, baby, you don't need that XXX collection, because I'm going to put it on you right now. You don't even need it no more. Throw it out. I'm going to put it on you. You know what I mean? And like I said, 3 times a week, sex is beautiful. You know, it keeps your mind, your spirit going. So, yeah, my baby girl, she still loves me. She still loves me. You know what I mean? Yo, once again, y'all can email me. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. And like I said before, you know, common sense, protect yourself, don't wreck yourself. Wrap that ass up, you know what I mean? And thank y'all once again for tuning in to It's All Good TV, baby. You know, we just have fun when we get together, don't we? Yes, baby, yes, it's all good. This is what I'm doing. Seriously. So, peace and love to everybody. Stay focused, stay blessed, and continue to be the best. Peace. Yeah.